Yarra Rangers Live TV, we are coming live, loud and proud today from the Australian Taxidermy Championships. It's being held down here at the York on Lilydale Resort. Now there's so much happening out in the valley today, and just before we get into that, a little bit of a weather wrap. It's going to be 29 degrees in Melbourne, Mount Dandenong at top of 25, and of course Coldstream I should say, it's going to reach a maximum of 31 if we get there. Hopefully a bit of that overcast cloud will disappear. Now, we are expecting a bit of a late change or some late showers this afternoon too, so hopefully that won't affect too many events that are happening out in the valley tomorrow. It's going to be a great long weekend. Be sure to Google what's on out in the Yarra Valley and the Yarra Ranges, because there's so many things happening. To give you an idea, of course we've got the Taxidermy Championships that are happening today and tomorrow. We've also got, there's a Yarra Glen Arts Show that's happening with the photography exhibition. We've got the Yarra Glen Raceway Market as well. There's so much happening, so be sure to Google, of course, all the latest events that are happening now. The judging for this particular event that we're at today live, coming, as I said, live from the Australian Taxidermy Championships here at the York on Lilydale, the judges are actually in there at the moment. It's really serious business. I didn't appreciate how full on they are, and there's some international judges in there. And we're lucky to go in while they're judging and do a bit of a lap for you and give you a sneak peek of some of the amazing pieces, of course, that are on display down here over the weekend. So come with me, Mitch, and we'll go inside, have a quick tour, and then we'll have a bit of a chat to Gordon as well. Come on through.
So we only need the other side of it, obviously.
So we're joined here by the Australian Association of Wildlife Artists President. This is Dennis Grundy, who's of course the president of the association, like I just said, and it's the group here that's presenting the wonderful exhibition that's here today. Dennis, thanks for joining us on Yarra Rangers Live TV.
Thank you for having us this weekend.
Look, I used to think that taxidermy as such, or wildlife artists, used to use animal carcasses. Now, that's what they used to use, I believe, but Dennis, I was just amazed at what you've just explained to me. Can you take us through how these wonderful displays are made?
It's a whole different art form these days. There are fiberglass moulds of every type of animal or game species that we use in Australia. The actual base of the body is out of a polyurethane mixture which expands into the foam. The only things that are natural is the skin and the antlers on a deer. We use artificial ears to replace the ear cartilage.
Right, yep.
Glass eyes for the eyes.
So we've got the raffle at the moment. It's for a single slag.
Yeah, and it's just a matter of glues and clays
Yep.
and how good the artist is at actually putting these things together.
Phenomenal, because again, like a lot of people that are out there, I mean, I used to think that it was all blood and guts and gore, but it's nothing like that at all.
The taxidermy studio is a very clean, friendly environment. We only deal with a nice, clean, fresh coat. Originally, we do skin the animal, and all we have is the skin and the antlers.
Yeah, wonderful. And how long would it take on average to put a piece, like a full bust together?
For the hunter's side of it, it could take anywhere up to 9 months.
Up to 9 months.
After getting that animal. Yeah. Because the workload that taxidermist's got, it's got to go through a few processes. Skin's got to be sent away and be tanned.
Yes.
So it's professionally cured, so none of the hair falls out, and you haven't got no rotting smells.
Yep, fantastic.
Then you've got to, once that gets back, you can take measurements of the cape, and you can work out the size of the animal that you need from the supply company. You order that form. Also, it comes down to how the hunter would like his animal on the wall.
Yep.
Whether like this, it's a right turn or a left turn, straight in. It's up to the hunter what he likes.
Fantastic.
So then we go through the process. To man an animal can take 1 to 2 days, and then we've got a drying process to go through, which could take up to 3 to 4 weeks, and then we've got to put filling around any shrinkage areas around the eyes and in the nose, and then the nose pad around the eyes, inside the ear, all gets painted, and then it gets cleaned back up to go back to the custom.
That's wonderful, Dennis. Now, you can probably hear there's a lot of people beginning to arrive at the York on Lilydale down here for, of course, the Taxidermy Championships. Now, Dennis, how much is it to come down here and have a walk through?
Well, today and tomorrow it's $2 entry fee for adults. Children up to 16-year-old is free.
Wonderful. So it's only a couple of bucks, a bit of gold coin. They can come down and have a look. I think you've also got a competition organizing as well?
Yeah, there's a big competition. The whole thing about this display today is we've got world champion taxidermists from Canada and America judging our work, right from novice taxidermists right around to masters. So there's quite a few different divisions, and the awards will be awarded tonight and will be on display tomorrow for the general public to see how good that actual taxidermist fared against world rankings.
Fantastic. Look, it's a fascinating event down here. There's some amazing pieces to see. So if you're looking for something to do, today it's on until 5 today, and tomorrow it's till 4. So come down to the York on Lilydale, say good day to the guys, say hi to Dennis, and tell him you saw him on Yarra Rangers Live TV live.
And I am a local. I live in Churnside.
Fantastic. So come down, support this great event, and check out some of the amazing artwork and artists that have spent so much time, energy, and effort in there into these pieces. So as I said, there's lots to see and do around the Yarra Ranges and the Yarra Valley over this long weekend. This is only one of them, and tomorrow we'll be coming, weather pending, live from the Benavuti Festival, and hopefully we can share some of that footage with you. And of course, don't forget, Sunday night we will be live, loud and proud from the Mount Dandenong Hotel's open mic night. We'll be broadcasting live from 9 o'clock. Hope you guys can join us. Have a great weekend, and yeah, living, loving, sharing life in the Yarra Ranges.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and enjoy.